Well, it gives us great pleasure right now to welcome in the female Jim Urquhart Student Athlete of the Year from the Wildcat Ski Team. It's Emma Woodhouse. Emma, congratulations and thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I need to know real time. What was it like? Who were you hunkered down with? You're watching the senior showcase Wednesday night when you find out you've won this prestigious honor.
So I'm at home now in Canada with my parents, and we were just watching it on the couch. We were mirroring the my computer screen, and I guess we were just waiting till the very end to see if I had um, if I had won it or not, and we were just waiting and waiting, and we're all thinking like, oh wow, like this is amazing that I'm even nominated. But and then when they said my name, it was just crazy. We were all crying a little bit and
That's great.
happy tears. But yeah, it was um pretty cool moment to have with my parents there.
When you think about the whole show and you have to wait till the end to find out you win, and you hear about all these other great student athletes that you're with, like you probably know a lot of them, but there's probably a lot more you hadn't heard of before. What is it like when you're watching and going, wow, I didn't know this person did that at my school? We're all Wildcats, so it must be kind of a neat feeling.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to hear um about all the other athletes and what they've accomplished at UNH. And um yeah, it was just pretty cool to just be surrounded by so many elite athletes, and that I was one of them. Like it was pretty cool just to hear about how they did this season. And um yeah, it was really cool to be surrounded by so much success at UNH.
You know,
Yeah.
the ski team and you in particular are always going to be remembered for this year because you were the last team to compete at the NCAA championships. For those unfamiliar, the NCAAs were out in Montana, 4-day event. Midway through, it was canceled. It was the day before Emma was to compete in her best event, the slalom. You were number one in the East, a chance to be an All-American again. So I hate to dredge up bad memories, but can you kind of bring us up to speed on how surreal that must have been for not only you, but for your teammates who were there as well?
Yeah, definitely. In that time, we had no idea that it would be canceled at all. Like we had trained that same day. We were training for that race, and then basically within an hour it was canceled. And we had heard rumors, and then all of a sudden it just we're done. So it was we were all very shocked, and the fact that our season just ended right in the middle. We're thinking, well, why couldn't they just go 2 more days? But I mean, it was we knew that like this was way bigger than any ski race we were doing. So um yeah, it was pretty crazy. Just to like, I get emotional just thinking about it, just because it just happened so quickly. But yeah, it was pretty crazy in the moment.
Well, it's been a couple of months, but I'm sure it still
Yeah.
stings. But can you let us know what is your routine like? Do you have routines as far as everything from academics to staying in shape? What are you doing in there in Ontario?
So I set an alarm every day, wake up at 8:30, just eat breakfast, and then I'll go up to my parents' office and do a little bit of schoolwork. And then if I finish that, then I'll hang out with my mom, do a puzzle, or it kind of varies every day. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm just waking up at a certain time every day and just making sure I'm eating well, mix in a workout, and yeah.
And still able to stay in touch with teammates and coaches?
Oh yeah, for sure. We've done a couple Zoom team meetings, so that's been well. And then with the girls group, we do little FaceTimes, and we keep each other up to date with what we're doing.
Well, from the emotions of being pulled off the mountain to the emotions of you expressed from Wednesday night, what about the idea? Has it sunk in what it means to have your name listed as the Jim Urquhart Student Athlete of the Year? It is the most prestigious honor an athlete can get at UNH.
Yeah, it like I said, I was surprised that I was even nominated. I was not surprised. I was just in shock, like, wow, like I'm a part of this. And that, and the fact that I even won, it was really surreal moment. And I think of every time I've gone up to the academic center and I would see the pictures on the walls of the student athlete of the year and thinking that that's going to be me next year. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, well, we talked about, it's your picture's there. That's the same thing Josh Bauer said, funny enough, that he'll be right there alongside you. But when we talked about your athletics, but how about academics? What are you studying and what are you hoping to pursue in your career?
Yeah, so I'm a marketing and management major. So that's in the business administration program in Paul College. So I'm actually finished school now. I did all my end of the year projects and I had a final exam this morning. So from now on, I'm just applying to jobs, like, trying to figure out where to go from here. And just hope that I get interviews and get a job in the future.
So if anybody wants to hire Emma Woodhouse, she's available right now for employment, right? All right, good. We'll make sure that's good. How does that part feel, though? You said it was this morning. Like, was there a big moment when you finished that last deal to make sure you'd be a UNH graduate?
Yeah, it hasn't sunk in just because it's just weird that I'm not at school and that it didn't. And so now that I'm at home, it's just kind of like, oh, well, I feel like it was already over because I had come home a couple months ago. So yeah, it's kind of, it hasn't sunk in yet. Not yet.
Well, the last thing I'll ask you is, can you give a message as somebody who has been through UNH, accomplished so much, to not only the current student athletes there, but future Wildcats who hope to one day have their picture right where yours is going to be as a winner of this prestigious honor?
Yeah. I guess I would just say is if you have a dream, you can achieve it. If you believe in that, like when I would walk up and see those athletes on the wall, I was thinking like, wow, that would be cool if I could win that. And the fact that I have and I wanted this, so it's like you can do whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to, you can achieve it. And I know coming in as a freshman, it's very intimidating. And when you're trying to fit in on a team, like you want to, like it's really intimidating for just coming from at least a skiing background. It's very individual. So when you come to a team, it's very different. And you think that maybe your goals can't be achieved, but just know that you can and you will if you believe it.
Well said. I couldn't have said it any better. Emma, thank you. Congratulations again. Stay safe, you and your family, and I look forward to the millions of offers you're going to get knowing you're now available to be employed. So thanks very much.
Thank you.